With every single breath you take, there's this incredible journey happening inside your body. It's a nonstop, life-giving process that, honestly, most of us never even think about. So today, we're going to follow the path of oxygen all the way from the air right into your blood. Let's trace that incredible journey and see how it powers, well, everything you do. But really, have you ever just stopped and wondered about it? Oxygen doesn't just float around randomly inside of you. No, it follows a very specific, super efficient pathway that keeps you thinking and moving and living. In this explainer, we're going to follow that exact route, step by step. Okay, but before we start our big journey, we need to know the names of the key places we'll be visiting. Think of it like learning the landmarks on a map. Understanding just a few essential terms is going to make following the oxygen pathway a whole lot easier. First up, we've got the trachea, and you say it like this, trachea. This is basically the main highway for the air you breathe. It's the big tube that carries oxygen from your nose and mouth down towards your lungs. Simple enough, right? Next, meet the bronchi, pronounced bronchi. So at the bottom of that trachea highway, the road splits. These two main tubes are the bronchi, and each one leads directly into a lung, one for the left, one for the right. And finally, we arrive at our destination, the alveoli. Say it with me, alveoli. These are millions of teeny tiny microscopic air sacs at the very end of the line. And this is where the real magic happens. This is where oxygen makes the jump into your blood. All right, now that we know the lingo, let's actually follow a particle of oxygen on its incredible journey. You ready? Let's dive in. It all begins the moment you inhale. Just take a breath. That air is full of the oxygen your body is craving to create energy. This is the starting line for the entire process. So here's the route in a nutshell. First, air travels down the trachea. That's our highway. Then, it splits into the two bronchi, our main roads. From there, it spreads into even smaller and smaller branches called bronchioles, until finally it arrives at the destination, the alveoli. See? It's a perfectly organized delivery system. I want you to picture a tree, but turn it upside down. The trachea is the thick trunk. The bronchi are the main branches splitting off from it. And the bronchioles, they're all the smaller and smaller twigs that spread out. This amazing design makes sure that oxygen-rich air reaches every single part of your lungs. No corner gets left behind. So, we've made it to the end of the airway, down to the alveoli. This is it. This is the most crucial part of the entire journey. This is where the great gas exchange takes place. And let's just take a second to appreciate these little guys. The alveoli are the true heroes of this story. You've got millions of these tiny, balloon-like sacs working tirelessly with every single breath to get that precious oxygen exactly where it needs to go. Now, the really cool part is that this is a two-way street. Oxygen passes from the alveoli into your blood. But at the exact same time, a waste product, carbon dioxide, passes from your blood back into the alveoli so you can breathe it out. It's an incredibly efficient swap that happens in less than a second. So the main takeaway, the one thing to really remember, is this simple idea. Oxygen enters my blood in the lungs. This single transfer is what powers every cell, every muscle, and every single thought you have. So we get the path, we get the process. But your lungs are hiding this absolutely amazing secret about the sheer scale of this whole operation. How many of those little alveoli do you think you have? A few thousand? Maybe 100,000? Nope. Your lungs contain millions of them. All of these tiny sacs, all working together, all at the same time, every second of every day. And here is the truly mind-blowing part. If you could take all of those millions of microscopic alveoli and lay them out flat, their total surface area would be about the size of a tennis court. A tennis court! That's the secret to their efficiency. This massive area allows your body to absorb the absolute maximum amount of oxygen with every breath. It's just incredible. It all comes down to this simple fact. My lungs take in oxygen. And it's that giant tennis court-sized surface area that makes this whole vital process possible. So there you have it, from a simple breath in, down the trachea, through all those branching bronchi, and into the alveoli, where it makes the leap into your blood. It's a beautiful, efficient, non-stop journey that keeps every single part of you energized and alive. It really makes you think, doesn't it? Understanding this one amazing pathway just opens the door to imagining all the other countless invisible wonders happening inside our bodies at this very moment. What vital journey do you think we should explore next?